Hey guys, what's going on here? It's me here, Queen Neo Rayven, 716 VAYT here, back at it again with another video, and I just want to say, holy shit, I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this to actually work. For my series, Rayven's Mishap Adventures, for Season 1, Episode 2, to hit over 1,000 views. That was an absolute shocker to me. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. But then again, I didn't expect it to happen anyway, but I'm self-downing myself again. It's a bad habit of mine. Anyways, that's not here what I'm talking about. About Rayven's Mishap Adventures. Some things happened last month. In early September, I ended up getting sick with a stomach bug, and I threw up a lot because it was a bad stomach bug, and that's normally what happens when you get a stomach bug. But, yeah, afterwards, I couldn't voice act, I could nothing. Like, September just was not a good month for me, but anyways, the series itself is not canceled, but with some complications going on with some of my VAs that are dealing with their own thing. Season 1, Episode 3 is going to take longer than expected and may come out next month or maybe even next year. I don't exactly know. But to make up for it, I want to do something called EXEtober. Now, you're probably wondering what that is. Basically, I blabber about a bunch of different EXEs. So if you've got requests about an EXE that you want me to hear me rambling about, let me know in the comments below. But first, I'm going to tell you right now, the first one that I'm going to talk about is Bratwurst/Torrance variant of Sonic.exe. So this is what we've got right here. This is his first form, and I have to say, it looks very intimidating. Now this is good, because this is what we want an EXE to look like. We want them to be terrifying. We want them to be scary looking. Anyways, little bit of backstory. He was created by Bratwurst, who is now known as Torrant. And this variation is very ruthless, very violent, very sadistic, and power-hungry, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. But after watching the trilogy series, I'm pretty sure everyone has, seen it by now. But, he, goes after the three main victims, Tails, Knuckles, Dr. Robotnik, or Dr. Eggman. And then after he kills them and absorbs their souls, he literally transforms into this. And now we move on to his second form, which already looks pretty freaky, not gonna lie. I mean, look at how he's got spikes on his legs and his arms. Oh my goodness. His teeth are still very sharp, which is, normal, I guess. I think so. Can he not bite me, please? I would like to keep my life today. That, and he also has 4 eyes. Now, we see him like this in the Sally.exe trilogy, which is still a work in progress. Please do not rush him on that. You do not rush people when they're trying to work on something. That never goes well for anybody, and it's just horrible. We see him like this in part 1, Master of Puppets, of the Sally.exe trilogy, and then we see him like that again in, Sally.exe part 2, Whiplash. And then, after he tells, his demonic Amy.exe to literally take Cream's soul out of her body after he, I kid you not, pushed her into a fucking wall of spikes, which, by the way, was probably one of the most brutal deaths I've seen out of that whole entire trilogy. I'm pretty sure you guys would think it's brutal too if you've seen it. If not, go check it out. It's going to be very gruesome. I'm just going to fair warn you ahead of time. And, afterwards, he transforms again because apparently her soul is so pure. Cream's soul is so pure that it literally turns into 3 different souls, and then he transforms again. And now we move on to his 3rd form. Look at how fucking creepy this is. I mean, seriously, he looks more like something from the Black Arms Clan than an actual hedgehog. Unless he's somehow manipulating his form, I don't know, but I mean, he literally has a hole in the center of his body. His eye looks like it's smiling. He looks like he's smiling with whatever the hell kind of mouth that even is. And his, like, arms are spiky, like, even more spiky. And he looks like he's got shoulder pads on his shoulders. Oh my goodness, it's so creepy looking. And then his tail's a bit longer. I've noticed that detail a lot. Not sure if you guys notice or not, but anytime he, like, transforms or, like, mutilates his body, his tail gets noticeably longer. I don't really have much to say about this form because it creeped me the fuck out. Oh my god. Now we've got his 4th and possibly final form, Threshold. And now his 4th and final form, or possible final form, Threshold. Why the fuck does he look like an organic metal overlord? That is so fucking creepy too. I mean, he looks like he's got the 7 Chaos Emeralds or some weird whatever the hell is inside of his body. His legs are really long looking. He's got freaking sharp claws. His eyes are the reference to Metal Overlord, baby, and his tail is extremely long. I mean, seriously, what even is this thing at this point? Are we sure this thing is even a variant of Sonic.exe at this point? Oh my god, this thing is menacing and terrifying looking. I will tell you right now, I guarantee you this is a possible thing that might happen. This is what he's gonna look like after absorbing the soul of Sally. Then I am not going anywhere near this if it is in a bad mood. Because I would like to keep my fucking life today. So yeah, I'm not gonna go anywhere near this. Absolutely not. No, so much no. Other than that, I have to say this is probably one of the scariest versions of Sonic.exe I have ever seen. I was not expecting it to be this scary. However, that is okay. That is completely fine. Also, EXEtober is going to be consisting of not only me rambling about different EXEs and what I like about them, but I also have some EXEs that I dislike, which you will see later on. There will also be random skits, which are just going to be random audio recordings, so feel free to give me credit for the audio, because that would be very nice and very appreciative. So, yeah. This by far is one of the scariest versions of EXE I have ever seen. If I were to give this EXE a rating based on how scary he is, he would definitely be higher. Like, probably a 9.5 and a half out of 10. Like, there were times where I actually got scared. Oh, excuse me, watching the trilogy. Oh, sorry about that. What just happened? Anyways, that's my review of him. What do I think? I like this EXE. I like it. You know, he's creepy, he's scary, he's menacing, he's an interesting concept of an EXE. And I like that. Don't worry, you'll be seeing much more of this very soon later on. So, yeah, just some final thoughts, closing review, all that stuff like that. But anyways, enough about that. This is Queen Neo Rayven 716 signing off, and I hope you guys continue to have a very good day, a safe October, and a wonderful Halloween once we
Now,
get
if you
there.
guys will excuse me, I've got a bunch of hungry EXEs that I need to feed.
And now for his threshold form. Why did I say it like that? I don't know what just happened or what I'm even talking about. Ugh. However, at the same time, it's also potentially estimated that he is going to be, excuse me, very, very frightening. Ugh. Why do I keep burping so much? What the hell did I eat to make me burp so much? Now we've got his third man. I don't even know what I'm talking about no more. Scatterbrain. It always happens at the worst fucking time. Can you not bite me with those things, please? I would like to keep my life today. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be spared or not. If all else fails, just befriend it with chocolate. Every one of those things like chocolate, right? I think so. I don't know. I do not specialize in weird hedgehog demonic behavior or whatever the fuck they want to identify themselves as. All I know is that a good majority of EXEs are males. Most likely. I kid you not! Wait, what? Wait. Oh my god, this is so brutal. Why am I talking about this all of a sudden? I don't know. I'm fucking up my lines again. And then afterwards, wow.